Hey guys, Barbie Van Horn, Finding Fine Chocolate, making some sipping chocolate today, getting some stuff out of the camera range. And I wanted to show you how to make sipping chocolate out of one of these little pucks like this. I'm going to adjust the camera up just a little bit so you can see it a little bit better. There you go. So you might have seen these little pucks in the stores. This one's bloomed. You can see there's cocoa butter bloom on it. And there's nothing wrong with it. A lot of people think that that cocoa butter bloom is mold. It's not. It's just bloom. It's just the cocoa butter from naturally occurring cocoa butter coming to the surface of the chocolate. And so if you've got a little disc like this, you want to make sipping chocolate, you need to grate that disc. So I'm going to grate it into my cup. Some people grate it directly into the hot water or the milk. I like to grate it into the cup, and then I'm making a huge cup of this, much wider than the typical cup I would use for sipping chocolate, but I want to make sure I get all the shavings down in there. So try to grate fast for you. So I've got my hot water ready. You can see there it's about 201 degrees. I usually have it somewhere between 200 and 205 degrees. And oh, the Bonavita is excellent. I love the Bonavita. I use the Bonavita absolutely every day. It's one of my very favorite things. It's probably the first thing that greets me in the morning is my Bonavita for tea or sipping chocolate or whatever I'm drinking that's hot. So there you go. And grate it into the cup. Now if you're going to add sugar, this one's 100% chocolate. This little disc is 100% chocolate. So there's no sugar in that whatsoever. So if you're going to use sugar, then you go ahead and put your sugar in now. And I'm just going to use a little tiny bit of sugar. I don't want very much sugar in this because I don't take very much sugar in my sipping chocolate. Put the sugar in and then put the water in. And I take mine with water most of the time, occasionally with coconut milk, but usually just with water. And I usually put just enough water in to cover it. And then I let it sit a minute because I want the chocolate to melt. And then I use this. This is my Aero Latte. If you don't have one of these, this is one of the, it's probably my next favorite thing than the Bonavita. I use this and I travel with this, believe it or not, so that I can make sipping chocolate on the road. So it is a battery operated whisk. I love it. Hey Kenya, Kenya's watching. That's cool. So you can see it a little bit better there. So I whisk up the sipping chocolate and the sugar, make sure they're all melted in there. And I do not know what you're saying there. I can't see that on the screen. Or actually, I can't read it. As you can see, it's getting nice and foamy and frothy. I love it that way. And that's it. It's as simple as that. It's actually a little faster than making coffee, sometimes faster than steeping tea. So if you haven't tried sipping chocolate, I drink it almost every single day. Absolutely love it. Any ice. You can add ice. You can have iced sipping chocolate. It's really nice on a warm day. I'm here in Seattle. It's not that warm today, so I'm probably not going to put any ice in it today. But that's okay. So if you have made sipping chocolate, I want to hear about it. What do you make sipping chocolate out of? This little puck came from the Philippines. So this is from chocolate from the Philippines or cacao beans from the Philippines. I don't get little pucks like this very often. Sometimes you can get them from Mexico, but I'd like to see more things like this in the market because I would be able to travel easily with this and make my sipping chocolate on the road when I'm out and about and not have to worry about the chocolate spilling. So thanks for joining. Looks like Leanne Burnley joined. Liana Burnley, did I say that right, Liana? Hey, thank you guys for joining. Liz Just Liz, you just shared on Twitter. Thank you, Liz Just Liz. I appreciate it. And I've been offline for a while, guys. Yes. And I'm going to be back online more often now. Hopefully, life is getting a little bit back to normal. And there you go. There's sipping chocolate from a puck. Thanks so much for joining me. Talk to you guys soon. Let me know what you want to hear about next. And I will talk to you very soon while I drink my sipping chocolate.